The math is getting harder for some middle class families to make it. That if you look at affording college, it takes up a higher percentage of middle class income. The big picture stuff, the owning a car, childcare. I think the math just shows it's harder now.
It is. That's why I forgave billions of dollars in student loans.
Oh my God, dude. No, man, you didn't do anything to pressure Democratic senators to increase a federal minimum wage. The federal minimum wage is $7.25, the same as it was in 2009, Joe. It's been 15 years since you gave the American people a raise. This isn't fucking rocket science, man. People they're getting exploited more. Like, why do we have to act like Joe did his best? He didn't do anything. He didn't do his best at all.
I pushed very hard, as others have. Didn't get it done for child care tax credit. That increases economic growth. A woman can go to work knowing her child's going to be okay, knowing things are going to work, increasing productivity across the board. And it's just beginning to sink in, but hundreds of thousands of jobs are created with the CHIPS and Science Act when they haven't seen it yet.
Like what you did, like it's the tweet. Yes, this is it. I just threw 2 pennies at a homeless guy, making him objectively better off than he was before. And he got mad at me. He said he'd rather have nothing when the data shows a 2-penny increase. I am a moderate liberal and cannot figure out why the data isn't resonating with him. Like, this is perfect. This is such a perfect tweet. And it's exactly like this conversation we're looking at right now. How come people aren't appreciative of the small things we're doing, you know? Context. Positive economic data many liberals point to is 13% real wage growth for bottom 10th wage earners, i.e. about $12 an hour now being $13.66, which is still horrendous. A big percentage increase of any tiny sum is not meaningful to many, hence the comparison to a homeless guy 2 cents richer. But poor people are playing catch up from 40 plus years of wage stagnation and loss, so this is not enough. And the increase is largely from massive pandemic era relief policies, which most of us realize are unlikely to be repeated. Yes. 100% yes.